welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How in the world are you guys doing today? It is so good to see you again, and thank you so much for stopping back by to see what I'm up to. And what I'm up to today is I'm going to be working on this big hutch, and I'm going to reveal this little cozy corner, and I have a corner shelf back there that I also have been working on. So I'm sorry for not having another video earlier in the week. Things were just crazy around here and I just didn't have time. So we're gonna get back to it today though, and then we're gonna work on the top. And as you can see, I have a couple of things staged on the hutch so far, but we're gonna fill in and we're gonna, have a little tutorial on how I decorate up a hutch like this with shelves, with different, with several different shelves, one above the other. So hopefully I'll be able to, give you guys some tips and tricks that I use and that I really enjoy using when I decorate. So first, my outfit of the day, these little capris are so cute, you guys. These are from Temu, and they are just as cute as a button and comfortable as all get out. And I love them. So I got these from Temu. Then I got the top. This is a very old top that I found in the depths of my closet. So it is just a 3/4 length kind of a black sweater. Then I have on that same leaf necklace that I had on last week with the pretty dangly earrings. Watch, bracelet, and rings are all the same. My hair is atrocious because I get it done on Monday. I go to get my hair done on Monday, so please excuse it, especially if you see the cowlick in the back parting and waving at you guys. Sorry about that, but it is pretty bad right now. It needs to be colored. All right, anyway, so let me climb up here and do a little bit of tweaking around on the top of this thing, and we'll get started on this hutch. So good to see you guys again. Hope all is well with everyone. I really do hope you guys have had a good, several days since I've seen you. All right, let's get started. So let me get this garland up. And this is just what I used last year, and this is nothing more than a leaf garland that I got from like Hobby Lobby or something like that. And I've got amber lights wrapped around it. That's about the center. And how it works, woohoo. And there we go. And then let's take it to this side. You know what? I think I'm going to, I have more command strips up here, so I think I'm going to utilize them too. And just take it straight across the front like this. That'll help it stay up. There we go. I think that looks okay. Hopefully that looks okay. I'll have to get down and look at it and tweak it if we need to. I got the lamps from Hobby Lobby many years ago, so they're going to stay in place. And then these ginger jars, I'm going to keep them in place because the theme of this hutch is going to be pretty much orange and white. And they're white. I love them. I love how they look. They'll stay up there for Christmas too, I believe. So first thing though, let's put something on that back wall. And what I'm going to put there is this little tobacco basket. And I have a picture tied onto it with a pipe cleaner. See that? Just to center it and to lift it a little bit. I'm going to just place that right up against the wall here. I think that looks okay. Hopefully it's centered pretty well. Back in those holes right there, I have these two beautiful fabric topiaries. I don't remember where I got these, you guys, but I got them maybe Hobby Lobby last year. I'm going to put one over here. Right about there. And the other on the other side. And again, I'll get down and tweak if I need to. And then I do have a couple of milk glass candlesticks up here. And I have just a couple of orange candles. I don't know whether I'll have to do my trick. Well, looks like they're going to sit in there fine. Paper towel trick is what I was saying. So, wow, I love it. Now, I did have this little tray that I was going to put a gold pumpkin up on. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to leave it just so you can see that. So I love that. And you really can't even see that, or can you? Because the camera's too far over there. I think that looks pretty. Now let's start down here on the top shelf here. And I did dust this last night. So if you see any dust bunnies, please excuse them. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put up 3 of these chargers. Again, bringing over the same idea that I used on the mantle and that I used in the kitchen. And I'm going to put 3 along the back of this hutch. 1 there. I may keep this here. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to put 1 there and 1 there. I haven't purchased anything new for this design today, just to let you know that. Not one thing. And that. You can already see that I have these white houses. I got these from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to leave them in place. And then I have 2 white candlesticks. Not sure if I'm going to keep them there or what I'm going to do with those. Next, I have a couple of plates. Again, bringing in the same look as I have over on the mantle and in the kitchen. And I want 1 in front of each side plate, kind of cattywamped like that. On the other side. And again, I'll get back and look at it. I can't decide whether I want to keep that there. I think I might rather put this little dish, which is another Hobnail milk glass dish, there, and then I'm gonna put some berries in it. Okay, now the white candlesticks, again, you see that I'm really utilizing my white milk glass. Some of this milk glass was thrifted, some of it was gifts from you guys, and some of it was hand-me-downs from my mother-in-law and my grandmother. So everything that you see here, this was thrifted, these were a gift. So I'll try to say that as we go through. Find some candles here. Again, I'm pulling these from my, this is everything that I used last year. I'm not, haven't purchased anything. I cut these candles down, by the way, from taller taper candles, just because I like a shorter candle in this situation. Okay, so there's that shelf. Again, I'll get back and, see if make sure I have my angles correct and spacing correct. And yeah, again, I'm very symmetrical. So let's move down to the next shelf. Again, I'm also sorry if we're crooked a little bit. Here we go with the next shelf. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find some berries to put in there. And I've got a big Ziploc bag here that I put a bunch of berries in, and I am assuming these are the berries that go in here. And I'm very simply just going to lay them in like that and bring a little bit of fall right there. So easily done, you guys, but boy, that makes a nice statement. Yet I need a couple more candles because I have a couple more candlesticks. Those I purchased, I thrifted. Grab 2 more candles. And as we move across the shelf here, you can see Harvest Blessings, and then I have my Willow Tree family right here in the middle. All of these were gifts from my kids, and there they are. And then these funky little pumpkins I got from Home Goods last year, and they light up. See that? I don't know whether you can see it, but they do, trust me, light up. And then I got this little scarecrow lady. I have no idea where. She's old as the hills. She's probably almost as old as me. No, I don't know how old she is, but I've had her for a long time. And I love that. That's all I'm going to do to that shelf. That's it. In the back, you can see I have like a little blue cup, a family sphere right there, my little angel over on the left-hand side that one of you guys gave me. And I'm just going to keep those in place. I'm going to keep all of those in place. Okay, now let's move down to the next shelf. And there we go. This is a Jim Shore piece that Chris got me for my birthday a couple of years ago, and it says, count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, name them one by one. How many of y'all remember that little ditty? This one is, I don't have my glasses on, Reap a Harvest of Blessings. And 2009, this is 19 or 9. Might be 19, I don't have my glasses on. Anyway, I keep it like this until Halloween, and then I turn it around and keep it like this until after Thanksgiving. Isn't that cute? Well, if it was going to be up past Thanksgiving, I would. Anyway, I'm going to set that center stage right there in the middle. You look this way, it's a little willow tree figurine and a little fabric pumpkin that I've had. I got this last year, I think from Hobby Lobby. Let's see. Celebrate, what is that? Maybe that is Michael's. These 2 little dishes, I thrifted one, and then Chris's mom gave me the other one. And I'm very simply going to put these 2, I can find them here, hang on, little pumpkins that light up too, that I got from, I don't know where, Hobby Lobby maybe, but that's all I'm going to put in here. How cute is that? I just love, very simple, very sweet. Then this dish, this is one heavy dish. In fact, Chris reinforced this shelf for me because I always have this dish on this shelf and it was putting a lot of weight on it. So he put a piece of wood there and stained it and reinforced the shelf so that I could use this dish. Anyway, I'm going to put some more of those berries in here. And I might put the berries in that one on the top, that vase on the top, or I just found some leafy stuff. I may use the leafy stuff up in that. Let's see here. I do have some berries left, though, I think. How simple is this, y'all? So simple. Again, I will go through my thought process as far as working with a hutch like this and shelves on top of one another. I'll do that after I get finished. All right, so that's all I'm going to do with those 3 shelves. Now let's move down here to the bottom shelf. And first thing I'm going to do is work on this little piece. I pulled this out and remember I used sand in it for the patriotic and put just one Gerber daisy in it. Well, I had to look back on what I did with this last year, and I had gotten some of these cute little like bowl fillers, little pumpkin bowl fillers, and I do believe I put just a few in each one. So that's what we're going to do again this year. Let's see here. Oops. Of course, some have to go on the floor. And a couple more need to go on the floor. That's about even, I would say. And then I found this Ziploc bag, and I think I used these in this. Let's see what I have here. Let's see. I've got 3, kind of the same size. Uh-oh. Of course, it doesn't have its stem on it. Oh, there it is. 3 of the same height, or pretty much the same height. Sunflowery looking things. And then I've got, maybe I had 2 in this one. Then I've got some other picks. Oh, this is cute. Just put a little bit going out each side, I think. Oh, that is so cute. How cute is that? Look at that. Oh my. How simple and how cute. I mean, of course, I just got dust and stuff all over my shelf. Hang on. Okay. Let's put this back in here. So cute. Okay, now we're going to build out the same sorts of decor. Got 2 more plates that I want to pull down here on the bottom. Look the same. And that pulls down that same look from above. I'm not sure if I'm going to use these. And then on either end, you can see these are candlesticks. These are milk glass candlesticks. And all I've done is turn them upside down. And I'm very simply going to place these pumpkins on top. Aren't they cute? Boy, they match those plates so nicely. I got these from Hobby Lobby. I got some of these in blue too last year from Hobby Lobby. But one on this side. Again, I have to get back. And if I'll glue dot those on too, you guys, so don't worry, they won't fall. I love it. Okay, I'm going to get back and look at it, and then I'm going to come back and we'll go through some final words, and then I will do a final video and show you that what I did over here at this little cozy corner and what I did over on this corner shelf, okay? And then next week, well, I'll tell you more about that in just a second. So I'll be back in just a second. Okie dokie, you guys, I'm back, and I am super happy with how this worked out. And I just looked back on my computer on a picture of what I did last year, and I did some things different this year. I really did. I used the same things, but I configured them differently. So I'm really happy with how I did this year. Now I'm going to put up a picture of the finished product here so that I can explain a little bit how I work my shelving, if you will. And as you can see, there's really nothing. I have to turn around and look at it, to be honest with you guys. As you can see, there's really nothing that sits on top of, there's really no like things, let me put it that way, that sit on top of one another. And as a matter of fact, like the plates, for instance, from the top to the bottom shelf, hopefully the ones on the bottom are moved in just a little bit further toward the center than the ones on the top, so that they're not like stacked on top of each other. Even though they're 2 shelves away, I don't like stacking things on top of one another. I like things to be scattered. And I'm not even talking about like items. I'm talking about colors. For instance, we have orange there, we have orange here, and we have orange here. And we have orange on the top. So the orange is scattered about, if you will, symmetrically. And I know that might sound strange to you guys, but to my eye, this makes my eyes happy. If I had all the pumpkins piled on one top of one another, if I had all the dishes with berries piled on one shelf and then in the same spot on the next shelf and the same spot on the next shelf, that's not a party for my eyes. A party for my eyes is having everything kind of scattered and put in different places, or angled differently. It doesn't even have to be put in a different place, but just angle it differently. And that makes my eyes happy when I see the finished product like this. Even though I'm a very symmetrical decorator, I still prefer things to be a bit haphazard, if you will, when I'm doing a hutch like this. So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. I know it's a little discombobulated and probably a lot of edits because I was going up and down the ladder a lot. I ended up putting a shim underneath of the tobacco basket up there just because I think the tobacco basket is like longue. So I needed to put a shim under one side. I had a glue dot on the bottom of the tobacco basket. So that was making it difficult to work with. So I got rid of the glue dot and I put a shim under it and now it looks good. But anyway, that's going to do it for this one, and it'll do it for this week, you guys. I will try to come back either over the weekend or next week with the dough bowl, which sits here on the kitchen table, and the desk. And that'll finish things off until I decide to decorate outside. And then I'll probably, if you guys would like, we'll do a home tour, a fall home tour. So let me know if that's something that you guys are interested in seeing. Even though you've seen everything, I would probably just put it to music, set it to music, and maybe do it of an evening, when it's more moody in here, if you will, so you guys can see all the lights on and whatever. So okay, stay tuned to the end of this video because I will do a little montage of pictures of all the shelves up close and all the other little things I'm fixing to show you here in just a minute. So, alrighty, I know I look like a hot mess today and I apologize for my appearance, you guys. It's been a week, what can I say? Anyway, alrighty, let me go into my final words. Please subscribe if you would. Oh my goodness, I'm almost up to 36,100. Let me get four more subscribers and take me up over that 36,100, That would be nice. My goal last year was to get 40,000 by this year. I don't think I'm going to make that goal, but oh well. I'll take anyone who would like to hit that subscribe button and then hit the notification bell. Then when that notification bell comes, the drop-down menu comes up, hit all. And click you like, comment if you would, and share with your friends and family. That would be wonderful. I would love to have you in my YouTube family. It is free. It is free to subscribe. And I would really love to welcome you in. So please do subscribe if you wouldn't mind. And with that, I'll go into my final words. For those of you who have never heard me say my final words, or for those of you who are new here, I'll explain these one more time. A long time ago, I was struggling one time to close out my video. Like everybody has their little signature thing. They either put like their hand up against the camera, or they just say, see you next time, or God bless you, or, whatever they say. And, that's all really wonderful. And I was like, I don't have anything kind of my signature thing. And of course, Chatty Cathy me just couldn't say, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. And I think the Lord really actually helped me out in this vein, because this was put on my heart, and it was almost like these words were put on my heart, and it was almost like I could see the chalkboard behind the camera, and it was like, this is what you should say at the end of your videos. And I have said them in mostly every video I put up, except for some of my travel ones, I don't necessarily. But for all of the ones that are done here in our home while I'm looking at you, I say thank you all so much for stopping in here today. For those of you who might be struggling or suffering with a catastrophic illness or chronic pain, or have suffered a great loss, I hope that you have someone there with you, taking care of you, helping you get through each day, making the very, very best out of each day. I hope there's nothing weighing on your minds or your hearts, pulling your attention away from where you want it to be or from where it should be. I love y'all to bits, to bits, to bits. Hugs all around, and I keep you in my thoughts and my prayers every single day. And with all of that said, I will just say, until next time, y'all take good care. Come back, though, for that little ending video and then a montage of a picture video. But for now, while I'm looking at you, bye-bye. Okie dokie, you guys, here we are over here at this little cozy corner. This is actually a couple of crates turned kind of opposite directions from one another, and they used to be like a pinky burgundy color, and we painted them black several years ago, and which go right with my hooker furniture and all of my other black furniture, and I love it. So it really provides me a cute opportunity to do a little tiny cozy corner here. And nothing is new. Again, that funky bow I made probably 2 or maybe even 3 years ago now. This tray, I don't remember, maybe and that or the Christmas tree shops. One of you guys made me these beautiful fabric pumpkins. I've got many of them, using a couple here. And then a couple of napkins to bring in the fall, and another one of the pumpkins on the bottom. And then Candace gave me the jar, and I added the pip berries with the fairy lights to it, and that sits there and blinks like that. Now and again, I have it on combination, so it kind of goes through everything. So I'll go move away from it. I don't want to hurt anybody's eyes. This big, this is a clothespin. Look at that. Isn't that cute? I got that from And That before they closed. So just very simple little design. But I love it. It just brings fall into that little corner that sits right next to the hutch. And there's the hutch that we just did. Loving it. I'll move around here and take a little video real quick of it, but I'll do a better montage at the end, closer up for you guys. And then here's my kitchen table. That's still a mess. Another bed on the floor. That's still a mess. We'll come back with the dough bowl, like I said, and this desk area next week or over the weekend. But I did do this late last night. There I go again, decorating at night. And that is just a tray that I use all year round in different places in the house, that I just put the welcome friends sign in. I think, Rich, you made me this fabric garland that I do still bring out and use. And I made the funky bow. And then as you can see, I just added a smidge of fall to each shelf. I got this corner shelf at that Dottie's Den country store, and unfortunately she is no longer open. I'm gonna leave my plant out. And then I just brought in a little stool with a, welcome to our harvest home pumpkin. And we gather here. I have that out all the time. So I love it. Things are coming together. I only have a couple more places. That's my laundry room down there, and powder room, which I'm not decorating for fall. I'm not doing the powder room for fall. And, but things are coming together, you guys. They are. So I think once everything is done, it'll be, we get the desk all taken care of, and then this table. It's going to take me a day just to clean the table off. But I'm really happy with how the hutch turned out. So, alrighty, you guys, that's it. Stay tuned for another minute, and I'll do a real quick montage of pictures of all of this stuff. And I will catch you next time. Love y'all bunches. Bye-bye.